Sports Intel with Ryan Walsh is brought to you by
Harry Freebed, Collectible Insurance Services, West Michigan Eye Care Associates, Eric Hall Aesthetic and General Dentistry, Calder Financial, Grand Management Group, Encore Business Group, and Rydan Investments.
Sports Intel with Ryan Walsh.
Stay informed and stay vigilant. Back here in studio with Joey Williamson and Big G. We're going to do a little bit of a SummerSlam preview for you, because even if you are one of those fans that's not necessarily into the wrestling world, this is a big event. I mean, there's a lot of celebrity crossover with this. Cena obviously is a big time actor and personality beyond his wrestling career now, and he's in the main event. They usually have celebrities that participate. I'm curious what you guys think of the participation of Jelly Roll in the event here, because he's going to be in that tag match, correct?
Yes.
I saw a little bit of his work, because I don't think we would have had on our bingo card a couple years ago that Jelly Roll would have been in a match with Logan Paul.
Yeah, how crazy
before
is that?
either of those guys was in the WWE.
I've been wanting the Logan Paul Bad Bunny matchup.
Bad Bunny was surprisingly good. I was thinking about that because I watched Happy Gilmore 2 over the weekend,
movie.
which he's in.
Yep.
And I was thinking about, man, that guy was such a good wrestler. He was one of the best celebrity wrestlers that I've seen, I feel like.
Don't spoil it. I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. But he's just in it. That's all I'm saying about that. He makes an appearance, and it made me think of his WWE appearance.
Well, the thing about Bad Bunny and both Jelly Roll is they both trained for a long time at the Performance Center before their matches, because Jelly Roll has been in down in Orlando for probably a good 4 to 5 months training to be a wrestler. And as Bad Bunny put it, and I quote, "I don't want to embarrass the business." So that's why Jelly Roll's doing it. I mean, he's a great wrestling fan, and honestly, I think he'll do okay.
I think he's going to shock the world.
Well, Logan Paul, I saw the segment where they were interrupting that match or whatever, and Paul came out and he was bouncing off of Jelly Roll. I think that's a good combo, because he'll be able to sell things pretty well, I think, for Jelly Roll. Because what Bad Bunny had going is he was surprisingly athletic. I didn't have any idea of his athletic profile until he got out there and he was doing some moves that I thought, man, I didn't even know, no matter how much training he had, I didn't know he'd be able to pull off these moves athletically. But Jelly Roll obviously is in the same athletic profile. He's going to go with more of a power theme there, but he's clearly lost some weight. He's clearly getting in ring shape, quote unquote, for this match. I would imagine that they're going to have him basically be in kind of the feature spot. The other three guys are going to be mostly working the match, because you've got three professional wrestlers. Logan Paul's worked long enough to be able to be in that category, along with Orton and McIntyre. So that's one that intrigued me. We got the main event, but I'll leave it to you, Joey. What are you looking forward to here?
I'm curious to see how the tag team match goes down between Roman and Jay versus Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. Rumor has it Roman has no advertised dates beyond SummerSlam. So part of me feels like Braun and Bronson got to win the match. If they want to progress what they're doing, I feel like Roman and Jay gotta take a loss here. So that one interests me a little bit.
What is Roman doing right now? Is he in Hollywood? What is he doing?
Well, he did some backstage TikTok video just saying he's been at home taking care of his kids.
Okay.
Everyone thought he was filming a movie or he was injured, and he just said he's been home with his kids.
Because he's had health issues, obviously. He's been battling cancer at different times. Yep. He's had his acting career, so I figured he was off with one of those things. But interesting. Yeah, that'll be an interesting match. So Rollins is off the card, right? He's currently not on the card, but that doesn't mean he won't appear at SummerSlam.
Joey and I were talking about this pregame, and I didn't mean to interrupt you. We're kind of wondering if the injury isn't a work, because Roman, and I had almost forgotten about this, and I thank Joey for reminding me. Seth Rollins has Money in the Bank,
right?
So we wonder if he's not going to cash in at the end of Cody Cena or another championship match.
Well, the one that he fits more into is the storyline wise is the other one,
Gunther
right?
and
Gunther and CM Punk.
But here's the thing though. Everyone thought Naomi was going to cash on Tiffany or Jade, and she ended up going the opposite route and cashed in on Io and Rhea, and that set up their triple threat match for this weekend. So maybe that's how you get Cena to be a face again, is Seth cashes in on him.
Well, and it's not like he doesn't have history with those guys. He had a very good series with Cody Rhodes when he came back.
Yep.
And then obviously he's got a lot of history like pretty much everybody does that's worked in WWE for the last however many years.
Yeah.
With Cena, he's come across him before. So it's not like he doesn't have history there, but that's always interesting to me when they do the Money in the Bank for people that are uninitiated. It's basically in the ability to have a championship match at any time. So
Yep.
they have a freestanding contract where they can redeem it when the guy is lying on his back, when he's lost, well, not lost the match, but when he's knocked out or what have you.
Yep.
And they can do that with either title. And so that'll be interesting. I would assume that that's what they're reserving for him. And it does play into your idea, Joey, that tag match with his two cronies,
Yep.
Braun and Bronson, that would be momentum for that group.
Yeah.
If Roman is indeed not really planned to participate, then you might as well have him take a loss because a win doesn't really do a lot for him momentum wise, and Jay can survive that and roll on.
Right. And there's an interesting tidbit about the Drew McIntyre. He's stuck in England.
I heard that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
he's having
he's
travel
travel
issues. Okay.
Yeah, he's stuck in England without his passport, so they don't know if he's going to be able to come back in time for SummerSlam.
That's interesting. So they would probably, I haven't really seen the storyline build up to that. I would assume they would just insert somebody else into that match, right?
Probably.
That's not on the card currently. I don't know. I'm not sure who that would be.
I don't know who it would
I'm
be
looking
either.
at you guys.
Yeah.
If you probably be better.
I got nothing for
I got
better
nothing for
to know
that either.
Because you just basically need a heel, because Logan Paul is the one that has kind of the heat with Jelly Roll and is the base of the rivalry anyway. So he can like bring a crony and somebody that he's got history with or what have you. But they'd
probably just put the Miz in that spot. I mean, that'd be.
The Miz is great at filling in. He's always ready. I do like the Miz. He's basically excelled at everything they've had him do.
Yeah.
Him and R-Truth, both of those guys have excelled in that.
I think the other match I'm really excited about, just for the sheer chaos of it, is the 6 tag team TLC match.
I figured you would bring that one up. That was the next one I was going to bring up. So I haven't been watching it a ton, so you guys kind of remind me when you guys come in and we have these conversations. But why is Phoenix not paired with Penta?
I haven't been able to figure that out.
Yeah, that's a mystery to me.
I keep thinking to myself that eventually somebody's going to take out Andrade and Penta will come save the day with his brother. Here's the thing. Penta's not on the card this weekend.
I did notice that.
So I am waiting. I keep telling myself, somebody's going to take Andrade out on Friday Night SmackDown. And Ray's going to have to find a partner. It's going to be Penta.
I like that as a feud builder when they've done that at different times. Sometimes they do it with the Royal Rumble where they take somebody out, or they always use the Royal Rumble to build feuds anyways. Yeah. But that's a good feud builder. Like, hey, somebody that you want to have a one-on-one feud with Andrade, have him take Andrade out, then they start their feud for the next pay-per-view or whatever, and then because Penta and Phoenix are one of my favorite tag teams of all time.
Amazing.
Their synergy is incredible.
Yep.
And the things that they're able to do out there, they're going to light that thing on fire if you pair them up, especially with a ladders match.
Well, and the thing of it is like, I would rather see Penta and Ray be a team on SmackDown more so than Raw, because the tag divisions are night and day right now. Like the SmackDown tag team division is being booked way better than the Raw tag team division. So I would love to see Penta find his way over to SmackDown if they do that.
I have a hard time keeping up with where they separate it and then they combine it again. Do they still have 2 sets of titles for the tag teams?
Yes.
So who are the 2 holders?
So right now, the Raw tag team belts belong to the Judgment Day.
Okay.
Balor and McDonough. and then SmackDown belongs to the Wyatt Six.
Okay. And that's the one that's having the
SmackDown's got the TLC.
The TLC match. Okay. What about you, Big G? Is there anything that interests you out of this upcoming pay-per-view here?
I'm kind of looking forward to seeing Jelly Roll work. I'm interested to see where they go with the Cody Cena match. I like Joey and I were talking about pregame. Is this going to be where Cody wins and then Rollins cashes in because his injuries at work? There's a whole lot of interesting storylines there, and I can just echo everything that Joey said. That six tag team ladder match is going to be wild. I'll be interested to see if the whole Drew McIntyre passport things will work if he doesn't make his way back. And I'm just looking forward to the whole SummerSlam vibe. It's a huge pay-per-view, or PLE as they want to call them now, but I'm just looking forward to it.
Well, so you brought up the Cena thing and the fact that Rollins might cash in. Is Cena's run done with, you think? Do you think because that's kind of how I look at it. Obviously, he's got some more matches in him.
Yeah.
But is his run as the title holder
I think so.
done? You think it's done?
I think it is.
Okay. Because that's the big question to me. It's been kind of a questionable run altogether. I get why they've had the run and all of that, but I don't think it's gone 100% according to plan.
No.
Whatever their plan was, the heel run makes sense because going back to the Hogan thing, Cena was a longtime face as well.
Mm-hmm.
It made sense, but I think they were hoping it would be like that, and it wasn't.
No,
he had a harder time pulling it off. The gimmick wasn't bad for the heel gimmick, but it wasn't sustainable. It didn't get layers to it, in my opinion. It just kind of stayed out there, and he's just doing the classic heel stuff, kicking people.
The Rock disappeared.
Right.
That kind of hurt the storyline.
Yep.
Yeah, it was odd to have him be the driver of the storyline and then have him basically disappear. I don't know if he had too many commitments on the Hollywood side,
and then you have Travis Scott take a half hour to get to the ring.
Longer than The Undertaker for that intro.
Absolutely.
And now Travis Scott don't even have they cut him off.
Yeah, not a lot of continuity there.
And I think had The Rock stuck around for a few weeks to kind of help Cena explain the heel turn, I think the heel turn would be so much better.
I think so.
I have to imagine whatever they had planned. Like I said, didn't go as planned, but whatever the storyline was, I don't think they were able to execute it.
Nope.
And it's always interesting to hear after the fact sometimes what the storyline was supposed to be and all of that. But Joey, we appreciate you coming in and talking some wrestling with us. We'll have you back on here as some things develop. And where can they follow you here? I know you're getting some other things going, but you've got your social media handles and everything.
Got the Hollywood's World of Sports page on Facebook, Twitter. That's really about it right now.
Okay.
Been thinking about starting up a podcast again, but I'm not quite there yet. So, but if I do, I'll be posting about it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's a lot of room for wrestling content out there. For the folks that like the kind of traditional sports stuff on my show, they might go, well, hey, I'm here for football or baseball or whatever. But there's a lot of wrestling content out there, and there's still a lot of room for it. So we're glad you could come in and chat with Big G and I. And
anytime.
We'll look forward to having you back on here.
Yeah,
for sure.
Loved it. Love any time I get to chat wrestling.
Definitely. Well, yeah, thanks, Joey, and we'll catch you next time. And for the next segment, we're going to be going, like we will be for the most of the next few months here, going to football. We're going to introduce our Counter Intel segment for the first time this season. We're going to have Gavino Borquez of Chargers Wire on to preview the Hall of Fame game, since the Lions are in that this year, so we're looking forward to that. So stick with us. You're listening to Sports Intel on Jethro FM.
Sports Intel with Ryan Walsh.